dear students. Welcome to the next lecture of physical chemistry. In this lecture, we shall discuss about gels. The colloidal system in which the dispersed phase is a liquid and the dispersion medium is a solid is called gel. Jam, jellies, etc. are examples of gels. Gels can be prepared by the coagulation of lyophilic salts under specific conditions. It can also be prepared by cooling certain salts like gelatin, starch, etc. Some gels can be prepared by the double decomposition method. An example is the silica gel, which is prepared by mixing aqueous solutions of HCl and sodium silicate at appropriate concentrations. Gels are classified as elastic gels and non-elastic gels. Elastic gels are flexible and are reversible, whereas inelastic gels are rigid and irreversible. Elastic gels change to a solid mass on dehydration, and it can again be converted into gel by the addition of water and heating followed by cooling. Gelatin, agar gel, starch, etc. are examples of elastic gels. Elastic gels show a property of imbibition, which is when placed in water, the gel will absorb water and swell. Inelastic gels means they change to a solid mass on dehydration and becomes very rigid, and it cannot be converted back to the original gel. And these gels do not show the property of imbibition. Silicic acid gel, alumina, etc. are examples of inelastic gels. The swelling of gels when placed in suitable liquid is called imbibition, and such substances are called imbibants. When imbibition takes place, the volume of the gel increases, and this is called swelling. As mentioned earlier, elastic gels show the property of imbibition, whereas inelastic gels do not show imbibition. Another property of gel is syneresis. It is the contraction of the gel accompanied by separating out of the liquid. That is, the volume of the gel decreases, and this is called weeping. As the liquid oozes out, this property of gel is called weeping. An example is shown here, a cis-trans isomerism of a gel in which the trans isomer, when irradiated with certain wavelength of light, UV light, it changes to its cis isomer by decreasing the volume, and the process of syneresis takes place. Certain gels like gelatin, ferric oxide gel, etc. show a special property called thixotropy. This means that these gels can be converted into corresponding salt on vigorous shaking, and on standing for some time the salt will be again converted back to the gel. This transformation That is, this gel to salt and salt to gel transformation is called thixotropy. And this is a reversible process. Gels have many applications in our daily life. It has several medical applications. Some medicines in the form of gel can be easily absorbed by the body. Certain food products like cheese, jellies, jam, etc. are gels. Gels find their application in the form of toothpaste, hair gel, boot polish, etc. Gels find many applications in laboratory. Agar-agar gel and gelatin are used for making liquid junctions, and silica gel is used to remove moisture from the desiccator and the place where expensive instruments are stored. A gel made from alcohol and calcium acetate is used as fuel in picnic stoves. These are the some important applications of gels.